Guys, back in today with more Durarara. This time with I'm not sure if this is season 2 part 2 or season 3. I guess we just call it Durarara 10, I think it is. But looking forward to this. Was a pretty awesome end to the first part of season, whatever it's called. Yeah, really enjoyed it on the second watch through. Like I said, I watched the first 3 episodes, wasn't totally enamored by it a few years ago, but yeah, really enjoyed it, especially the new additions. I do expect we'll probably see even more new additions in these upcoming couple of seasons, but I'm hoping we do again loop round back round to some of the stuff we saw at the start of last season, especially with like the zombies and Igor and Shizuo's brother. Yes, it's been since I reacted to the openings like 5 years ago since I heard this song. I remember it being my least favourite, but perhaps that could change with a few listens. So yeah, this is just gonna like, I think this is a part 2. Like this is just gonna continue off where we left off, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. His eye got stabbed. It was Roda chasing it. Yeah, these guys they were shown to be pretty strong. These Yakuza guys. But I do have a feeling this song is probably one that will grow on me. Does actually sound quite good. I have to give the full version a listen to. I feel like it was my least favorite because it's not quite as out there as every other opening in this series. It doesn't seem to like it seems a bit more generic. This opening seems like you could apply this one to many other shows and it'd fit quite well. Whereas the others are very much like Gintama, Durarara coded. Which one will it be? I'm gonna guess um Kishtani, the younger one, not the dad. Love thy enemy. Who was it? Okay, so this is before the scene we just saw there. That was so smooth though, wasn't it? Like no one batted an eye. That was smooth stabbing. I always hate the thought of that, just like getting punctured like that. Internally bleeding, oh yeah. I don't remember, nothing happened, but a kid once brought a knife into school. I think it was my second year of high school. That was quite the big event. Everybody was going crazy. I wasn't friends with the guy, but I was friends with people who were friends with the guy, so I felt pretty safe. I think he wanted to stab a girl. Like I think he was like wanted to date her or something, and like I don't know. I don't know the full details, but it was yeah, quite the ruckus. I was gonna say this. Like, it's pretty surprising they mentioned his name. Like, he didn't allow them to, and you'd think if he got stabbed, maybe he was wanted by certain people, so it'd be best to not name who exactly it was, so you don't telegraph his that he's going to be in hospital. I don't know. Like the hat, explorer's hat. Dumbass. Absolute dumbass. Seems like everybody does. Strange. And Yahoo. Do you remember Yahoo? I don't think anybody uses Yahoo anymore, do they? But I used it. That was my search engine of choice when I was like 10. Used to have Yahoo emails and such, but just absolutely fell off the face of this earth. I think they sold themselves, right? I think they sold the company for like a lot of fucking money, and it's like not worth nearly that much nowadays. What are we gonna do here? Have a beach episode? I'm not really sure where. Where is this place again? I forget the name of this place. I almost called it Kabukicho. I forget the name of it, but I don't think there's any beaches around it. Another date, another one. Akihabara, that's the one. That's the name I'm looking for. It's quite funny, isn't it? Everybody's going on holiday. It's like the good news is finally here. His eye is finally out. He's finally been stabbed. Let's all go on holiday for a couple of days. It's also quite telling that they all get a couple of days off without his menace here. If you know what I'm saying, like everybody's got to be on edge. Everybody's got to be expecting because this guy's around. Any horrible plot could go on. Can't take a day off. Yeah. That's cute. Where are we going? How was this place? She knows him? How does she know him? So that's why he didn't comfort him. Then I was questioning that as well. Like I thought that's where it's running to. Yeah, where was Seiji's girlfriend going there? Oh, look at her get up. Oh, you fucker. Who would remember this perfect moment? The same guy that's again been denying you guys all these holidays. Fucking asshole. But yeah, classic there. Classic there from Selty. I no one give a fuck about that. Yeah. Okay. How many photos has been taken of her? Oh, yeah, they're hospital allowed to do that. Oh, they're cops. Oh, okay. I was kind of wondering who they were exactly. To say, should they, even if they are cops, should the hospital allow them to call their number back like that? I mean, it did a little bit. A bit more next time. That looks like a nice getaway for those, but classical Irish holiday. So why all the people in Ireland go on holiday? That is carriages, headless woman. But no, that's proper like gothic right there, isn't it? Gothic getaway. That looks like going to be a prominent character. Person in a rush right there. Hey, true, true. Kuminashiraida. Oh, Kaz Talo. That's a throwback. Hmm. I love this guy. Oh, Yagiri. So he's something to do with the people that stabbed his eye. Oh, Jinai, not you. My bad. I keep mixing up that name, Yodogiri. This time for Yagiri. My bad. But yeah, Kishtani Senior right here is definitely a character I want to see more of. He's always got fun scenes. Oh yeah, I literally mixed up these same people, these same family. The last episode, literally the last episode, I mixed them up. Apologies, guys. So this guy's like the uncle, Seiji, and his sister. Jinshin Bye Bye. Was that what it's called in Japan? Sorry, guys. Jinshin Bye Bye. Jinshin. So I know when they put shit, it's like America Shushin Des is like how you say you're an American. For example. Jinshin and Jin is usually the word used like human. So I think I think that's a little bit of a slang for a little bit of Japanese slang for human trafficking right there, I think, or maybe that's just how they say it. I don't know. Either way, it sounds pretty funny. Apologies if you can hear my dog barking, by the way. He's a little bit crazy, annoying bastard. 1638. Jinshin Bye Bye. That's quite a lovely way to put human trafficking, isn't it? Jinshin Bye Bye. Ah, really? You could say he's been responsible for quite a bit of this show. He has indeed. I believe he has. How does he know that though? So I guess I'm very wrong about who I suspected this to be. Oh, it's that girl that we saw in a rush. Like that I said looked pretty prominent. Even if we didn't see her face side, just her design from the back. If it is even a her, it is. Who the fuck are you? Is this the person he'd done this to before the first episode of the series? I think we heard them talk about this. About him trying that stuff that we saw in that first episode on other people. We put her in a fucking. Put her in a bloody briefcase. Luggage. That's pretty impressive for a random person. Almost irrationally. Almost irrationally. Quite funny, he turns that expectation of love thy neighbour and like love everybody and be nice to everybody completely on their head, because he, as he says there, he loves everybody. Yeah, look at what comes from that. Not what you'd expect. Yeah, what kind of adventure these guys go on? Vampires, werewolves, priestesses. They go to fucking Bulgaria or what? I think it's Transylvania's in Bulgaria, right? Maybe I'm talking nonsense. Look who it is. So I don't remember the ending whatsoever for this. I don't think I reacted to the endings, to be honest. Maybe I did, but I can't remember whatsoever. Okay, already sounds pretty awesome though. Okay, this also sounds a bit more generic than the other songs, but yeah, sounds good. I will just look that up. Where is Transylvania? Romania, not Bulgaria. My bad. What's in Bulgaria that I'm thinking of? I don't know. Oh, and to be fair, Romania is right next to Bulgaria. Not that I knew that though. Not too great with my geography. I know a lot of places. I wouldn't be able to place them on a map. I do hope we see more of her as well. I want to see more of the Kishtani family. Massive scene there of them. Yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome ending. I do also really like how every ending has just been like the same thing. Just them just falling, like just like rolling down. Okay, so we've got more sagey shit. Interesting. Okay, more sagey, more fucking syscon stuff. It's Procon. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Apologies, my eyes going a bit crazy there. Look a bit rough today, I know. Yeah, pretty good start to the season. Nice seeing everyone. I would have liked to see even more of their kind of days off. It looks like everybody had a little holiday, a little break while I was away, which is nice for them. Fortunately, Kishtani getting interrupted a few times, but nice to see them on a bit of a gothic getaway. Even more gothic than I thought. Like I said, werewolves, vampires, Romania, fucking priestesses, all sorts going on. Sounds like I would have liked that to be maybe like a spin-off special episode, if you know what I'm saying. I would like to see that adventure. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, just kind of setting up a few things here. I think we're going to be getting back into the zombie stuff, just purely based off some of the characters that we've been talking about and seeing in this this first episode here. But as I said, I would have loved to see this adventure. That sounded so sick. But maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's one of those things you rather hear about, and maybe it wouldn't have been too impressive to actually see. So maybe it sounds better than it actually was. But yeah, kind of setting a few things up here. Looks like the Yagari is going to be a big part of this season again, which is I'm okay with. I wasn't totally enamored by their whole kind of arc and them as characters. The whole Seiji brother sister. I mean, the most interesting part of that was the Celty part with the head, and that's all kind of done. So, yeah, not totally enamored by them, but I'm looking forward to seeing more of this girl. She seemed pretty cool. I mean, anyone that tries to kill his eye is pretty cool in my eyes. So, yeah, hopefully we follow her a little bit more. Just trying to get a bit of revenge here on his eyes twisted ways. But yeah, nice bit of setup. Not exactly sure what this kid's doing here. Become friends with him. He kind of feels like he could be like a little Isaiah, if you know what I'm saying. Like he's a bit sneaky. He's setting things up. He always like, you feel this guy is like much more innocent than, like, he looks much more innocent and such than he actually is. Like, he's a bit of a schemer, background setter upper, it feels like. So maybe he's like an apprentice or something to him, maybe like a snake in the grass for his eye, who knows. But yeah, really like the ending here. The opening was good as well. I do need to listen to the opening more. As I've said before, it does feel like one of those songs that grows and grows and grows on you, whereas the ending here was just immediately really good. Starts going straight on the playlist. I love this little, again, I love how they do this. Some people might call it lazy or whatever, them using the same kind of thing over again, but I actually find it quite charming the way they do these endings here. I love the guys on the side here, look cute. I think I did miss a few because I was googling fucking Transylvania. One negative I do have about the series so far is this character on the right here, the police officer, who looks like he's got a new partner or something. So it looks like he will come back in the story. But one of my few negatives of this story is that he was very important at the end of season 1, and then we just never seen him again. Like, it felt very, very weird that we introduced this kind of scary aspect to Ikebukuro. What did I call it? Ikebukuro earlier? I can't remember. We added that element, and then I wasn't totally impressed by it. Don't get me wrong. Like, I didn't really care for the guy or what he brought. He brought some fun action sequences and some like fast-paced kind of action, but I wasn't totally enamored by him or anything. So I didn't really like the inclusion, but I also didn't really like the fact that he just kind of seemingly just disappeared. That whole threat just kind of disappeared. I mean, I guess it's like out there looming, and might end up coming back, judging by the character he's got behind him here, but. That's, I guess, good news, but like I said, I'm not totally enamored by him either. One thing I am very interested about is this. Like, how does Anri know this Yakuza guy? Do we know about this? I feel like I would have remembered. Maybe there was like a passing line of dialogue or something, but honestly, they actually kind of look like they could be siblings or something. Like, the way she's looking at him here, maybe they're lovers. Maybe they're, like, who knows? Like, she's clearly got some connection with the guy. She knows his name. Why the hell would she know Yakuza's name? Yeah, very interesting development, that one. Very small part of this episode, but one of the most interesting parts for sure. Sisters right there. I'm not sure who that geezer. I'm not sure who these people are at all. There was also another these are completely new characters. There was also an interesting portion near the start of the episode when Dota Chin was talking that I didn't recognise the characters for either, which I'll rewind back to in a second. If I can find it anyway. Dota Chin, where are you? Here. Okay. There was I don't think we saw any of these scenes before. He was talking about something here. I'm not sure what he was talking about. I don't remember seeing any of this stuff though. Is this like a foretelling of what's going to happen? As we see that Seiji's sister does kind of meet up with this girl in the preview, don't we? So this is like a bit of a preview, I guess. God, chucking the scissors out of fucking hell. This girl especially stood out. Is that Verona? Is that Verona in a new get-up? Yeah, it is. She looks nice. I thought that was a new character, can't lie to you. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section. Really good first episode, setting things up as usual. I imagine that's going to be what takes up a few of these next couple of episodes. But yeah, leave a like on the video if you guys who like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll catch you guys next week with episode 2.